What's going on, everybody? I'm pro singer David Braley, and I am here with my housemate, Kate. What's up, Kate?
Hey, my hand. Okay. That's all right.
Today, we have a Patreon request from our lovely friend Gummy Bear out in Germany. Guys, this is all for metal and one of their brand new songs. Let's go.
Say a prayer to the gods of metal. Bow your head before the kings of steel. Time has come for the final battle. Give a hail to the gods of metal. Hail, hail. Hail, hail to the kings of steel. Hail, hail. Hail, hail to the gods of metal. Obey the forged talents and watch them twist them all. You better hear the warning, you better heed the call. Who's good and who's evil? It's time for us to make a choice. There's something to believe in. It's time for us to raise our voice. Sing hallelujah to the gods of metal. Hallelujah to the kings of steel. The time has come for the final battle. Hallelujah to the kings of steel. To the gods of metal. Hail, hail to the kings of steel.
I had to stop right there because I forgot that we were recording, and I was just enjoying it.
Okay.
Like I was just having a good time with it. That's fun. They are fun.
Yeah.
They're a fun group. What are you thinking?
Okay, so the one singer, and he's not metal, but reminds me so much of Steve Perry from Journey.
Oh God. Oh yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah. His voice is
Yeah.
impressive.
That very clear. I don't know the correct, like, all the technical terms, but it just sounds just so crystal clear, and for a metal song.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
Yeah. And it's beautiful. It's well balanced. It has a nice timbre. It's crystal clear. It's a really healthy sounding voice.
Yeah.
You're not listening to Axl Rose after, putting everything on.
Stewart.
Yeah. Rod Stewart, and this guy's, he's healthy. He sounds phenomenal. Again, another countertenor. I don't think, so everybody technically has some form of passaggio range, but I also don't know if that's 100% true, depending on, because I'm not an expert in pedagogy, which is the learning of the actual mechanics, the biology of your throat, your larynx, and everything broken down, and how everything works and what works to help each other, the agonist, synergist, all that sort of stuff. I'm not that far deep, but
I had none for that.
But there are tenors out there that can just sing, and their speaking voice just goes up, and it doesn't stop. And they're full voice singing, but it just goes so high. Now, they don't have a low note. They couldn't sing anything below a middle G. Nothing down here, because they just wouldn't have it. But they just don't have they don't have that break. Their voice just wails, and that's what I think he has.
Okay.
That natural tenor,
Yeah.
high tenor. That's just his voice placement. He's got 2-3 octaves right in that placement, but it bottoms out higher than mine would. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
It does.
So he was like he was born with it.
Okay. Maybe it's Mabel. So,
Yeah. So I'm digging everything
Yeah.
so far. I just like these guys. The quality, the production quality. They've got the dancers in there, which I just absolutely love. They started
pretty girls.
the pretty
yeah.
girls. Gotta love it.
Some, the guys aren't half bad too.
Oh,
so-
dude, yeah, we'll go back at some point, and I'm going to show you. They did a cover of "Rock You Like a Hurricane." Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. They did a cover of that, and he spoke a lot of the verses. And he talked about his hammer or something like that. And he had Thor's hammer because he's kind of like the Thor
Yeah, that's what I
character of
kinda
the
thought,
band.
yeah.
And he had this big Thor hammer and started placing it in an area, and it was very uncomfortable. I needed an adult. It was uncomfortable, but you got to watch it. It was hilarious. He's very, very
If you
good.
needed an adult, I cannot help you. Okay.
All right, let's keep going with this awesome tune. I'll rewind back a little bit because I kind of did stop abruptly. All right, here we go. Before we go any further, if you're enjoying this content, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, as well as ring the bell so you get notified every time I post new content. Thanks so much for supporting. Let's get back to it.
To the kings of steel. To the gods of metal. There's dust before the darkness, there's calm before the storm. A threat lurks in the future that cannot be ignored. The world we used to live in is finally coming to an end. Protect what we've been given. It's time for us to take a stand. Sing hallelujah to the gods of metal. Hallelujah to the kings of steel. The time has come for the final battle. Hallelujah to the kings of steel. To the gods of metal.
I'm going to stop before we get into that killer face melting solo, which I know it's going to be.
Yeah.
So you're digging it so far,
Yes,
yeah?
I am. Yes.
I was thinking about it, and as I'm watching, it's so interesting to see the difference in just kind of like the culture of metal and rock and roll in Europe versus America, right? So in Europe, you see everybody up there. Everybody's in like pretty much what seemingly Nordic, very Viking-ish dress. You know, that's kind of their thing, and that sort of theme it's a huge normal thing in metal, and it's kind of almost like it comes with a package. If someone's a metal band, they've got this sort of Viking thing going on.
Okay.
Now in the States, it's almost like the metal stuff goes back to either war or like fantastical monsters. Is that, yeah, you know what I mean? Like Gwar,
No, not at all. Okay, so
Kiss. They're not
I
based
would
in
call
some
Kiss
sort of
heavy metal. But
right. Yeah.
Sorry.
Alice Cooper.
I was Slipknot.
Slipknot, yes. So they got all the masks, but they don't have a theme based on it. They're just frighteningly scary, smacking their heads up against stuff.
Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah. But I mean, so it's just a very different, like the
Those are
theme
all the metal
things.
bands I know.
That's all you know.
So I got nothing else.
But the theming is it's very different, and you could tell that it's something that's the normal. It's what comes with the package. It's just very interesting to me. I mean, it's the same music. It's the same. They got they're hitting the rock pentatonic scales. They're doing their thing, but the culture of it is very different, and I dig learning more about that. I think that's the
Okay.
fun part. Yeah, let's go backwards a little bit so we can get into that face burning.
Thank
Face
you.
melting solo by our lead guitarists, who are just absolutely killer. Here we go.
Agreed.
Time has come for the final battle. Give a hail to the gods of metal. Sing hallelujah to the gods of metal.
Very nice.
Yeah, definitely. That was neat. That was actually taken at the toga party later that night. Hey everybody, if you're enjoying the content and you would like to see the channel grow, why don't you join us over on Patreon? On Patreon, we're going to have exclusive episodes of reactions, music history, as well as live streaming and performance behind the scenes of my travels and everything there in between, all wrapped up in one place. I hope to see you over there. Until then, let's get back to it. So what do you think? What do you think? Hey,
just said I enjoyed it.
Okay, well, I mean,
he never pays attention
elaborate.
to me.
Elaborate, I suppose.
Oh gosh. Now I'm on the spot. Okay. I mean the guys. It was just cool.
Yeah, they are. They're just a fun.
I don't know how.
They're just
I
a
don't
fun
know
group
enough about metal to kind of like compare and contrast too much. So
right.
It's
but I mean,
was
just
cool.
to listen, they're fun. They're a fun group to listen to.
Yes,
they're a really fun
and
group
the
to listen
guitar solo was
That was
just
killer.
well,
Those
trio. I think there were 3 of them.
There's
that
2
whole
ladies and a gentleman,
Yeah.
I believe, that play, and obviously the drummer. But those 2 ladies, the whole band is just killer. Just
Yes,
really, really killer.
very good. And
from what I understand, this is like a passion project. So this is just something they do, which is so fun. I mean, they're clearly doing something great with it. I know they're also singers in other bands and other groups, and they do other things.
Oh, okay.
But this is the thing in Europe is that one of the things that I've noticed, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know if it is a normal trait, but it seems normal for bands to kind of, they have their bands and they do their project with their bands, but if another band turns around and goes, hey, I know the singer from this other band that I want to work with, calls them over to sing with their band, and they just kind of pass around each other, and they do mixing, they do collaborations left, right, and center.
Sounds
and
like
there's
the 60s folk.
Right. And there's no argument over like contract details, there's no threats of lawsuits over who's stealing what. I mean, as great as some of these bands are, as much as they probably should get the type of attention that these other groups do, there's not this like marketing press filled release of, oh my God, this guy from this Italian band and this guy from this Swiss band are teaming together, and now they're going to go on tour and everything's going to be great.
Yeah. They better not get more famous than we are.
Yeah, right. But it's very cool. It's very cool. I like it. Anyway, that's that from us. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know we did.
Yep.
So until we see you next time, catch you on the flippity flop. Bye.
Bye.